you've reached success so quick, man, like in 2 days. That's so cool.
Well, it could have been an anomaly, so I don't want to jinx it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, right.
Wait 2 years until the next Lego lease, and
dude, when you sent me that Facebook message, you're like, bro, I just got my first lease on Lego. It was like you had joined the course like 40 hours ago. I was like,
I flipped out. I already have like I think 50 apartments up on Lego now.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's amazing. So
I mean, it's tough. I mean, even if you had 4,000 locators in Austin, you have to realize that maybe only 20% are going to be people who answer texts at night or like get everything. Like they don't shut down at 5 because you can close more people at night. I do at least.
Yeah.
And then there's only 1% of the people who take this course. So there you go. Like just dominate that 1%.
Exactly.
That's how I think of it. But
yeah.
It's really hard to believe sometimes we're gonna make it. Success, money, and power, all that, we're gonna get it. Don't try to be like us, it's better.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, brother, what's going on?
How are you, brother? Can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Awesome. Yeah, you as well. Hey, thanks so much for hopping on, brother.
Yeah, I pretty pumped about all this, so I'm just happy to share.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I feel like it's super early. I asked you to come on here super early, but you said you got a lease like within a couple days after implementing some of the techniques. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was on Letgo, and I think I had the listing for. I don't even think it was an hour. I don't remember. It was like it was super short. But what was funny is it was a listing for Alexa Garzon Ranch up in Cedar Park, brand new, for a 2-bedroom.
Yep.
And she, So I'm still learning about Lego, but she just clicked that she liked it, and I texted her. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" So she looked at my profile and she looked at the other ones, and she found a super cheap one on Riverside. She was like, "Oh, I'm going to take that one instead." Wow. So it was like the most.
Isn't that so? It's interesting how it plays out in our industry. It's like you'll make advertisements for certain things, and then anything goes. They stem off of it. You can, do a Riverside ad and lease someone downtown at a high rise. It's like, how did that happen? So that's really interesting, man. But I should have asked you before, Tony. You said that you started. You have experience like sort of from the leasing agent part of the game. Do you mind talking about that? You said you worked at AMLE.
Yeah, I was at AMLE for I think 2.5 years. I started at AMLE on 2nd, and then I was at AMLE on 2nd and AMLE downtown, back and forth.
Wow.
And then I ended up doing a lease up at AMLE Covered Bridge, which is in Southwest Austin.
You're like the fastest member in the program that like actually closed through a new method. I think you used Lego, and it's because you got the course. Was it two or 3 days ago?
The night before last.
Yeah, the night before last, and you closed someone on Lego. That's crazy, man. So, like, congratulations. That's
awesome. I went nuts, dude. I stayed up until I watched it for like 4 hours right after I bought it, and then a couple hours the next day. And of course, since I've been doing it for a little while, I knew what parts I could skip and go back to. I was like, let's just get to the nitty gritty and get the tips. And went on Lego, made a post, and I didn't. That's got to be the most mobile friendly user interface. Of anything. Like even better than Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you log in through Facebook too? So it was just like a seamless transition. Yeah. If you've noticed, if you looked at the ads like in those marketplaces, it's like no real estate agents utilizing them, and it's free. It's like a free marketplaces. Letgo, I think OfferUp might have a housing category. But Letgo has there's more market share. That's why I teach Letgo, because how there's like 5 Mile, Offer, Mercari, all these little ones. Letgo has the majority of the market share. So I'm glad that you found success through that weird way, because like you're probably one out of like maybe 10 locators that have ever marketed truly on Letgo and closed. It's like a really new platform that's underutilized. So that's really awesome, man. I can't wait for you to set up. Do you have the auto poster set up, or it's pretty far down the program? But
well, I'm going to do the ManyChat setup next. I've already got the account set up, and then of course the portal through the other site. I forgot what the name was, but how it's all. I'm putting that all together, and then the last will probably be Craigslist.
That's cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have the Craigslist auto poster has been really, really big as far as like the organic non PPC approach. So I'm curious to see how that plays out to you. But that's super
I'm
cool, man.
pumped. I'm pumped.
Yeah, you're getting success with the free methods, man. That's super cool. Yeah, I can't wait till you get to the advanced stuff and then really just kind of scale it out from there. ManyChat you're gonna love ManyChat because it's your leads that end up deciding that they want to go through your ManyChat flow, it's gonna auto pre-qualify them. As we know, that's like one of the most annoying things about our job, is kind of going through the guest card and asking them the same, and then it gets tiring on you. You're like, what's your credit? What's your income? And so the ManyChat, it'll be cool when you see leads go through there and they get auto pre-qualified. It's really nice to wake up and have like a dozen leads that are, with all their pre-qual already pre-filled. So send me a Facebook message when you get the ManyChat set up, because like the first time I did the process, I was like, are you serious? I got like a bunch of leads already pre-qualified. I was so pumped the first time that happened for me. So I want to see your reaction the first time you get ManyChat set up. It's going to be fun.
I'm gonna be pumped, and yeah, because especially getting those leads like that, because rent links, and this is even after all their updates, you basically just get their name and email because it doesn't require any other information.
Yeah.
But you say like ask a couple of questions, they're a little bit more invested. It's just a little bit more serious that way.
Yeah, they get like they call those like little micro commitments. It's all these little things that, we don't really think of, but like when you study it, it's like, the fact that people are just like barely, okay, yes, yes, yes. Like all these little micro commitments add up, and it's like, it's okay to ask another question. It's okay to ask another question. And then by the time they're done going through the flow, it's like, they're so invested, like unconsciously, that like, it's almost like you're starting a relationship with them without even being there. So they're very, very powerful, these tools. So that's super cool, man. How far are you through the program, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I skipped around. So I've watched a little bit of all of them. I've watched, I think, probably 5 of each module.
Oh wow, got you.
Mostly because I'm so ADD, and I'm taking my renewal courses for real estate right now, and I have to go in sequential order. I'm like, you know what? I just want to skip ahead on one thing, and then I can slow down and get back all the other pieces.
Yeah, it's interesting. I know it's tempting to just like get to the good stuff. You know what I mean?
But, and I shouldn't keep saying that. I'm like, everybody else listening, like, just start from the beginning, go slow, and do it right from the beginning. I have 2 years of mistakes under my belt of learning the hard way.
Yeah, and you had a lot of an idea of what's going on as well. I try to structure it where it's like module 1, basics, and then a little more advanced, and then organic. So I try to structure it like that, and I think it would be worth it when you're done kind of hopping around and seeing the value bombs. It might be interesting for you to just go through it and even go through the first module just all the way through. I think that might help. I think that might help as well.
Oh, I will, because I think it was the first module, and I don't like. Do you mind if I mention what one of the favorite things I found?
Yeah, I'm an open book, man. Whatever you want to read, it's all you. You want to tell them the secrets in the course? That's all you, bro.
I want to tell one secret because it blew me away. I would show all the pictures of the exact department I'm trying to lease, but then I would show pictures of the community. And that's if I would have just switched to just sticking to the apartment first and then going to the communities. That's huge, and I never even thought of that.
It's I swear it's with apartment locating, because it's like our business it's not like it's terribly complicated, and we don't have like 10 life cycle stages like if we were like a traditional realtor and doing contingencies and negotiations and working with title companies. Like it's a lot simpler, but it's the small things I've learned that like can really allow you to scale your locating business but also work less. Like if you notice with the course, I'm all about trying to like help my members make a lot of money but not work that hard. Like it's that's the whole point, is for you to work less and make more. But it's the little things, like when I started doing I started manually sending people, when I would do my follow-ups, I would send them a selfie video, hey, what's up, and it worked so well. And so it's like, a small thing is like, why don't I just record this once and like always send it? And it's like these small little things that just will help your conversion rate tremendously. Setting up the short code snippets, when you set up like Text Expander or Mighty Text, it's like, it seems like it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, I'll just text them. It'll just take 2 minutes. But when you do that over and over and over again, you start getting mentally, exhausted. So setting up these small things, don't don't overlook the small things that aren't necessarily that complicated, right? I feel like a lot of people want to jump into targeted Facebook ads, creating the sales funnel, hooking up ManyChat, but it's really like the core fundamentals that'll really help you close better, like the small things as well. So, yeah, man, that's it. Do you have any other questions for me at all while I've got you on here, brother?
No, I actually, I had questions. I forgot what they were. I wrote them down somewhere, but I
didn't come prepared either, man. You know what I mean? I didn't even come prepared with questions. I like the real.
Just naturally. I'm sure I'll have a couple questions on Sunday, and we'll just kind of knock those out.
Yeah. I'll be on. I'm trying to stay on every Sunday. It's
actually, you know what? I have one interesting question. So, like, is there a setting in ManyChat where you could have one of the first questions choose your language?
Choose the language on ManyChat. There's not right now.
God, that'd be so nice if that was.
Here's what you can do though. So what you can do is the flow that I've made for you. You can just copy go in there in ManyChat, go to edit, and then copy all of the text, throw them in like Google Translator, and then all you've got to do is when you go to the overview of your ManyChat flow, there's an option that I can show you where you duplicate the whole thing. So it's like now you have two identical flows, and then just paste all of the like Spanish, translations, and then hit save, and now it's all set up. So you can do it that way. And so the first question, like the second they hit ManyChat, we can add like another custom little message that's just like Spanish or English, and then if they hit English, it's like the normal flow, and if they hit Spanish, you can like stem it off to the new flow. That's actually that's an awesome question, man. I never really thought of that to translate.
Yeah, but I'm pretty excited about that too. So at least there's that option on ManyChat, so it should work.
Yeah, definitely. I'll help you with that as well. Just reach out when you set it up. We can set it up together for sure.
Cool. Awesome.
You've reached success so quick, man, like in 2 days. That's so cool.
Well, it could have been an anomaly, so I don't want to jinx it. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Wait 2 years until the next Lego lease. And
dude, when you sent me that Facebook message, you're like, bro, I just got my first lease on Lego. It was like you had joined the course like 40 hours ago. I was like,
I flipped out. I already have like I think 50 apartments up on Lego now.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. So
that's amazing. That's amazing stuff, man. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for coming on here and letting me do this split screen with you. I think it really helps kind of spread the word because, bro, if you've Googled it, like, there's only a couple thousand apartment locators in the United States. I looked it up like a month ago. It blew my mind. It's like there's 1.3 million active realtors, and there's like less than 10,000 locators. I'm like, what is going on? So,
it's tough. I mean, even if you had 4,000 locators in Austin, you have to realize that maybe only 20% are going to be people who answer texts at night or get everything, like they don't shut down at 5 because you can close more people at night. I do at least.
Yeah.
And then there's only 1% of the people who take this course. So there you go. Like just dominate that 1%.
Exactly, man.
That's how I think of it. But
yeah. That's cool, man. Awesome. I can't wait till you get to the more advanced modules, set things up. And man, it's funny. I've gotten to the point now, and you will too, where it's like, I used to try to get leads from any single avenue, no matter what it was. But, you'll start getting so many eventually where I start preferring the leads that like auto pre-qualify themselves. So now it's like I like when the leads get pushed over to my sales funnel because then like my CRM kicks in, and then sometimes they have the option to go to ManyChat, and you can get more like you get like pickier with your leads. The more you build it up. So I'm very excited for you to get through all of it and implement even some of the more advanced stuff. And if you need help or anything, or along the way, you can always send me a Facebook message, and I'm here to help everyone.
For sure, I appreciate that, man.
You're welcome, man. Tony's my middle name, by the way.
That's a good name, right? Italian. There you go.
Good name, man. That's a good name. Well, hey, thank you so much, brother. I'll see you this Sunday. Hop on the live, bro.
I'll be there. All right, cheers.
All right, cheers.
See ya.